Who's your favorite superhero? Batman? Wonder Woman? Ananta Jalil? Superman? Hero Alam? All right. So, TEDxYouth ISD team, specifically, so I asked them last evening, what are the 3 superheroes that you like? So they said they like Superman, they like Wonder Woman. And by the way, they have a team growing up who can become superhero some days. We, as individuals, have some skills inbuilt within us. In some cases, we cannot even realize what we are good at. But these skills are our powers, which can be utilized to change something. Let me tell you a story. In 1971, long before most of the people in this room were born, an event of great significance took place. General Niazi surrendered. Bangladesh was born because of 3 million superheroes. After the Liberation War, all the individuals who belong to this nation contributed in nation building. And my superhero is no different. Professor Muhammad Yunus, he left his life in the United States, came back to Bangladesh, started teaching at Chittagong University. It was a beautiful campus. He was teaching development economics, which he always wanted to do. But suddenly, when he looked out of the campus, the village Jobra, what he saw is extreme poverty. He thought, what if I could bring something in their life? What if I help them with some money? Can they break free? Can they become entrepreneurs? Can they have their economic freedom? He started with only $27. Grameen Bank was born. And global microcredit movement was born. In 40 years, his work has impacted more than 90 million families worldwide. What a change, huh? Do you think you have something which can change someone's life, someone else's life, help someone else smile? Look at the person next to you, your friend, your teacher, the girl you like, or maybe your boyfriend. Everyone has some skills. Everyone is good at something. Do you know what you were best at your class? If you know, can you utilize your superpower to do something? Do you see some problems in your society, in your school, in your city, which you do not like? Can your superpower be utilized to solve that? So my work, let me work with more than 30 social entrepreneurs in just last 2 years. I have seen them grow. I have seen some of the amazing ideas fail. And I also met hundreds of young people in different campuses. Some of them had the craziest idea, but some of them really had great ideas. Most of them didn't start to do something. You know why? It's because of fear of failure. When I asked them personally, why are you not doing this? He said, Bhaiya, if I start this and I fail, my friends will treat me as failure. My family will treat me as failure. My teachers will not like me. But what I understand, it's an horrible idea. If you fail, you will learn something. Here is my story. At Dhaka University, I was volunteering with 30 friends of mine. We were running a cleanup campaign. On a Saturday afternoon, we cleaned at least full of our faculty and some part of the all campus. And the next evening, when we met, what we saw is trash. We were so disappointed, so depressed, and it was a horrible failure to have. So I went to one of my seniors and asked him, Bhaiya, we cleaned everything yesterday, and now it's all the same again. So there is no change. Our initiative has failed. And then he asked me one thing. Imagine you were having cookies. What are you going to do with the packet once you are done eating? I said, I will probably find a trash can. He said, that's the change I look for. Even if I failed, it changed my mindset. Once I have failed, I have learned things. We were also working in some of the Bangladeshi slums, trying to improve the lives of slum kids. We're running different projects like Project Happy Birthday, celebrating birthdays of those kids. We saw problems, and we wanted to solve this in a sustainable business way, the social business way. And in the next 6 months, we started an organization called Social Business Youth Alliance, which now exists in 30-plus campuses here in Bangladesh and 7 globally, which has impacted more than 12,000 lives and worked with 40 social business entrepreneurs. Thank you. The core of our model is to harness the entrepreneurial power of young people and utilize the technology to improve lives. And while working at SBYA, we met so many people. We have worked with many entrepreneurs. And some of these are our superheroes. And what we have seen is, once the entrepreneur believes in himself, believes in his idea, believes in his vision, he actually does bring changes. What we see, what we experience while we work, inspires us, triggers the entrepreneurial initiative within us to do something. Here is my friend Wahid. So we grew up together, and we are friends for more than 16 years now. He's an amazing marketer, and he can sell anything. So after graduation, he joined one of the largest MNCs here. He was writing all these copies for their campaigns. After 6 months, Wahid realized this is not what he is supposed to do. One fine evening, he said, I left this job. I think I now know what I'm supposed to be. Then we asked, what are you going to do? He said, I will probably start working with artisans. And then he started writing copies for artisans from disadvantaged communities and trying to sell their products. In the next 2 years, he has been to different programs looking for investors and trying to sell more products. Unfortunately, it was not that successful. For most of these people, this is a failure. But Wahid thought it differently. He thought, what if I could launch a product? After wearing this, my clients will be proud of. He launched Tiger Bow, a bow tie made of local Bangladeshi fabrics produced by artisans. And his mission is to impact 30 families in 1 year. And this bow tie is now available in 7 different cities globally. We have also seen people coming up with their ideas, finding their passions triggered from different incidents. Different tragedy triggered entrepreneurial initiatives within them. How many of you know about the Rana Plaza tragedy? Almost everyone. All right, I see some people doesn't know about this. So in early 2013, this huge garment factory crashed. More than 1,000 people died. More than 4,000 families were impacted badly. Many young people of our age went to suffer to rescue lives, save lives. My friend Rahat is no different. He went to suffer to rescue lives. And after working there, when he came back, he made so many friends. They discussed within them, in our country, there is no 911. what if we could create a platform that can connect young people to save lives? What if there is an accident in the 300-feet street near Boshundhara? If you go to his application, critical link, if you ask for help, you will definitely find a first responder coming to rescue you. And in the last 2 years, they have saved more than thousands of lives. The core of this thing is you need to find your passion. Once you have found it, you have started it, you need to believe in yourself. And once you believe in it, change will happen. We have also seen entrepreneurs coming up with ideas from their experiences. Maybe they have missed something in their childhood, and they thought, what I can do. The next person I'm going to talk about is Wali. He was working with one of the largest development organizations here. And Wali thought his work will impact many lives, which is in fact true. In one day, he went back to his village home. He met one of his cousins, and he saw he was not going to school. He asked him, why are you not going to school? And the kid said, I don't enjoy studies in my classroom. This is when Wali thought, even it's true for me too. I used to bunk all of my classes, at least most of these classes in my school, and go play cricket. It's because I was not enjoying my classes, lectures of my teachers. So Wali thought, what if an organization would exist which can create amazing content, run puppet shows, train teachers, build digital classrooms, and help these kids be at class, be at school, and learn in a most funny way. Light of Hope was born. Wali finally found his passion, the love of his life, other than his wife. And in some cases, we think, I need to find a different time, different avenue, different product to launch my own venture, to find my passion. That's not always true. If we consider the example of Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, he founded this once he retired from his job, while he was almost 70 years old. And then he built a $1 billion company, one of the largest food chains in the world. My work let me visit some of the rural areas in Bangladesh. So the last part I was working is southwest of Bangladesh, in Patuakhali, close to Kuakata Sea Beach. So we are running a business incubation program. We are working with 10 amazing ideas. The youngest person to enter the cohort is a 19-year-old girl who goes to a college. Her name is Tonu, and she came to us with a vision that she will start an agricultural company. She wanted to grow organic vegetables and strawberries. I asked her, Tonu, why do you want to grow or produce strawberries here? She said, Bhaiya, when I want to eat strawberries, I don't find this. It means she felt the necessity of having strawberries. And then the next question that I asked is, do you know how to grow strawberries? How are you going to do this? You know what she said? She said, I have YouTube. So in this era of technological advancement, if you have idea, no matter where are you from, who you are, what's your age, what's your name, what's your gender, once you find the problem, you got to do this. It's your passion, you need to make it a reality. So today, when I leave this stage, I want to leave this room with a question. How are you going to change your world with your superpower? Thank you, and leave it YY.